Hello, and welcome to Chapter 19 of Make Stories 101 course. In this course, we are going to take a look at how to animate your elements inside the Make Stories editor. Till now, we have seen almost everything in the left bar, and then when we come to the right bar, we have seen how to use the designing tab, and then we have also seen everything about the canvas and its surrounding components. So now the this is one of the final lessons where inside the editor where we will take a look at the animation tab in the right panel. So animation is one of the most important aspect of your web story because it is going to make your web story look really engaging. So you know that we have seen about the background animations in one of our previous slides. So here we did animate this particular background and we had it zoomed in. So now let's take a look at how we can also animate these three elements. So because the background is already animating, and now we can also make it look much more better and engaging by animating these three elements. So to start the animation, what we will do is first we will click this particular element, any element that you want to animate. So when you will start, your editor will be by default at the design tab. So you will click this particular element and then you will go into the animation tab. So here you will see four different options. So the first option is the effect that you want to apply to this particular text element. So I will write a basic fade in animation for this particular element. Here you have the duration or the timing of this particular animation. So this will always be in seconds. So let's say I want to have this animation for 2 seconds. 2 seconds can be a bit longer, so let's keep it for 1 second. And now we will preview this animation. But here you can see one thing, that as soon as the slide did load, the animation almost finished. So what you can do in such a scenario, you will add something called as start delay. We will come on the sequence part later. So let's say add a start delay of half second. And now let's see. So here I can see that first the slide did load, and then this particular things to do in San Francisco text did fade in and appear. So you will use the start delay of half a second. So the slide will first load, it will wait for half second, and then the animation will load. If you do not use a start delay, the users might not be able to see the animation properly. Now I will click on the second element, and what I will do is I will make this text come from left hand side and this text come from right hand side. So I will click this, I will go into the animation effect and I will select fly in from left. Here again I will keep the timing as half second because half second is pretty enough. And in the sequence, on load means that as soon as the slide loads, you run this animation. But you can use the sequencing if you want to animate after some another component, or you want to animate one component on the dependency of the other, which means that once the things to do in San Francisco animation completes, then you want the San Francisco text to animate in from the left. In such a scenario, you will select after things to do. So now we will again play this animation. Okay, good. Now we will play this animation, so you can see first this particular text did appear and then the San Francisco text came in from the left. And for this we will fly in from right, and again we will. So here now you can see that you have three options. After things to do in San Francisco, after San Francisco this text, and after the background animation. You probably never want to select the third one because the background animation is for 10 seconds. It will almost take 10 seconds for this text to come in. So you can either select after San Francisco. Now we will play this animation, so you can see first this appeared, then this, and then this. You can also have two animations dependent on one parent. So let's say we will fly in this from the left and the story by Pratik Gela from right at the same time. So again, I will click this element and I will select the option after things to do in San Francisco. Now let's play this animation. So you can see both of these came in at the same time. So this is the basic animation, how you will use it. Now there are multiple effects like flying from right, then there is an option of flying from top, so it will come in from the top. Then there is a flying from bottom option which will make the text come in from the bottom. Then there is rotate in left, so it will rotate and come. Then there is a rotate in right. Then there is whoosh in left, so it will come in like this. Then there is whoosh in right. Then there is a drop element, so it will drop. And then there is a zoom out. You probably don't want to use zoom out because the output of the zoom out animation is not that great. And the one animation that I've left is the twirl in. So twirl in will basically twirl and come. I will save this and I will preview it now. Okay, so this is how you will animate your components inside Makeshift. It is pretty simple, and once you get used to it, you will love to play around and build beautiful animations. We are also coming up with some new animations. Whenever we will come with such animations, we will drop an email to each one of you. Till then, you can use this preset animations. Thank you, everyone.